My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Monster Train. I think so far we haven't seen either of the remaining champion alternates yet, but we also haven't seen the alternate starter cards yet for the Umbra. So it's gonna be good to, in this run, actually get to see those. Let's have a look. Primordium Buffet. This unit can be eaten multiple times. Oh, okay, so it gets eaten. Interesting. Buffet 3, eaten, add this unit's attack and damage to the eater. Okay. And then there's Plink as well, which is deal 1 damage to a random enemy unit twice. Slay, add a common or uncommon morsel unit to your hand. Plink doesn't seem that good. It's also 1 cost. Oof. I guess Plink at the very least does become a lot better when you give it spell power. Yeah, okay, that's the value of Plink. Add some spell power to it. In the early game, it might be able to get a couple of healers and stuff like that, though. Alright, let's go for it. So it's a unit that gets eaten. Wild. Ooh! We can also use the Razor Sharp Edge as well as the Root Seeds here in order to buff up Primordium so that it adds more attack and damage to the Eater. Beautiful. Okay, when you play your 20th morsel, I do like that. Actually, hang on, no, we have no healing in the deck. Yeah, sure, we'll take that then. Let's go for the Shadow Box. Okay, so Buffet 5 allows it to be eaten more times, or I can give it extra damage. It's Buffet 5 here, almost certainly, right? Because we have the ability using the Razor Sharp Edge as well as the Root Seeds to buff its attack to not insignificantly lower than the other option. So we'll go for the Stalwart Snack here. I imagine that, like, a Shroud Spike would work on this, right? Shroud Spike does say target a morsel, doesn't it, though? Well, we'll see. Enemy units enter with armor 10. That is going to prevent any of my Plinks from doing any damage here. That's okay. As long as we set up on the top floor, we should be ultimately okay anyway. Let's go. Primordium. Train Steward, then Plink, I guess. They'll all only have 1 by the time they get up here. Ooh, I really want to Plink that collector down. Got him! Nice Plinkin'. Alright. That's a second feast you get right there. Let's give you some extra damage. Eventually I want to put a Train Steward in front of this Train Steward, so I don't want to put any other Train Stewards on other floors. No, by the time that we get to the top floor, we'll be able to draw back to a Train Steward, surely, right? As long as we don't play another one now. Okay. Interesting. Let's go double Root Seeds here. That means we do draw the Train Steward next turn, which is a turn early because the Primordium's not going to go off yet. Okay, what do we do? Extra energy, I guess, right now? Sure. Let's take the extra energy on the bottom floor, give us more maneuverability later. Okay, so you're about to disappear. Guess I needed to give you more health. Let's give you a Root Seed for the extra draw next turn. I can kill both of these frontliners with the Razor Sharp Edges, which is a good pick up there. Throw out a Plink. I'm hoping for a Train Steward here. Didn't get one. Oh, thankfully, we've got enough damage on the Train Steward by itself that we're already okay. Sweet. Oh gosh, that could have been a lot worse. Making morsel packed morsels. Packed morsels just seems useful with Shadow Box. Glimmer, Wildwood, Sap, Razor Sharp Edge. This is actually really good as a clan combo as well. Having the Awoken, which has the ability to give unit buffs to the Primordium quite easily, is very nice. I don't think I want any of these, though. Glimmer would be the closest with AoE, but I really... Like, if I want to give spell damage to anything, it's going to be to Plink. And if I want to use anything as pseudo AoE, it's going to be Plink as well. Oh, this one's really unfortunate. Oh, unless I, like, buff the Animus of Speed's health exclusively, and then the Primordium just buffs it with its damage. Let's have a look into the next area and see what we get. So Umbra banner in front of a Merchant of Steel. The problem is, if I have an Umbra banner, I'm probably going to want to get something that has Gorge benefits, so that it gets not only, you know, Eaten benefits, but Gorge benefits on the same floor. What's this? Whenever you play your 20th morsel of the battle. So I imagine Morsel Maker doesn't count towards that. Gosh. Actually a little bit difficult. I want Umbra frontliners. I just do. Hopefully we get like a Crucible Collector or Warden here. Ooh, especially with that large stone, I'd settle for an Alloyed Construct. Shattered Siege. God, it would take so much work to possibly be able to play a single Shadow Siege. What can we do here? Merchant of Steel, Woken Banner in the next area. I'm not really going to want to do that. If we go to a Hell Vent right now, like, we would have to have something to dupe, so it would be like Shadow Seed, Large Stone, and then just add more health onto it again. Something like that. God, this is really not what I wanted. Alright, let's try and find a way to play the Shadow Siege, I guess. Yeah, pretty much every stat upgrade feels bad right now. Why did it have to be Shadow Siege? Why couldn't it be Crucible Collector or anything like that? Normal enemy units enter with spikes 3. That is going to be really, really problematic for the unit the Primordium ends up giving damage to. I might not use Razor Sharp Edge so that I keep donating health as well, so that I can offset the spikes damage. Still set up on the top floor though. Definitely hit that Umbra. That one. Ooh, Lifesteal is a very, very good resource to pop up there on the top. Let's go Train Stewards, Morsel, Umbra. Basically anything that... We'll save the damage on this floor. There we go. Unfortunately, it would have attacked forward and taken itself out there. Ah, the Primordium is also going to lose its health here. Don't want that. So I'm going to draw extra cards next turn, so I might want to engine up this turn as well. Great. Okay. So if I Umbra Assault the backliner, we already live. I can use the Razor Sharp Edge here because you've already taken that damage. Give Lifesteal to you, definitely. Throw Plink on the bottom line, unfortunately not enough. Both of them, but we should be able to Plink this backliner again. Although we'll use Umbra Assault instead. More Lifesteal, stats. As long as you don't die to the first hit from the enemy on the next floor, which you won't, we are all good here. I'm having a lot of difficulty reaching this shadow box, gotta say. And I have a decent amount of morsels in this deck. I'm not playing that many morsels at the moment, but you know, it feels like I could be doing more. Perils of Production just for extra energy? As long as I put it on a morsel, it's all good. I have a morsel out most turns. Sure. Steel Enhancer. Just seems reasonable. Seems an extremely good idea, at least. Alright. Buffs. Gosh. Okay, let's look at the Awoken unit. It's still... God. Okay, we have one more chance to get an Umbra unit. We need to take that. We sometimes end up with 4 energy on a turn. Sometimes 8, I guess, if we have Perils of Production and the engine out. We have enough other things that are small spells that want to slay that we can't use Petty Theft as well, so I'll use Honest. Get some money run ahead afterwards. Okay. The Merchant of Steel has endless strength. Again, which is a pass. If there was multi-strike, I might have put it on the... multi-strike or quick. I probably would have put on the Shadow Siege there. Wasn't going to attempt to reroll for it, though. Well, this is going to suck, because Talos is going to ruin my whole board state. Eaten by the front non-morsel unit. So, the Primordium should be able to eat packed morsels, right? I'm almost certain. Ooh. No, wait. Yeah, no, it looks like... Oh. Eaten. At the next round of combat, this unit will be eaten by the front unit without an eaten ability. It changed the text of Antumbra Morsels so that it's not the front non-morsel unit, so that they can't get eaten by Primordium. I'm going to relaunch this battle because otherwise, literally that top floor is useless to me from now on and I lose. Someone speculated on it before, but I can confirm the reason I haven't read the patch notes yet is because I didn't want to be spoiled on what the champions do, so after I know the champions, I'll be reading the patch notes. I don't know if I need that razor sharp edge there. Packed morsels, throw these 3 down here. I mean... maybe you need that? No, you'll lose health later, it's fine. Okay, don't want you sent to the back. Well, this sucks. I can put a train steward here and have it sent to the back. Then I have a lot of difficulty killing anyone. Pop that there and then get a little bit of extra energy ongoing. I can razor sharp you out of existence. I have to do that. Unfortunately, Plink just isn't getting any kills here. Umbra assault our own minion in order to get a little bit more block here on the top floor, but unfortunately with Talos the Architect also attacking, I don't think we can live. Yeah, we lose Primordium, which almost certainly ends up meaning that we lose the entire match as well. This whole reordering thing that the enemy can do is so... oh. I've been talking about it every single time it's shown up, which has been every single episode. That I just think it's kind of ridiculous in its impact. Well, I guess now we just need to keep buffing this backline unit and end up trying to have it kill Talos the Architect by itself. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't imagine it will, but look, gotta try. There's another unit I can't play. Even if I had the energy for it, which I can generate the energy for it, just not on this turn, I wouldn't be able to play it just because of its capacity, unfortunately. Absolutely sucks that I can't do anything with the Umbra Assault or the Plink here. There we go, got you down to 1 health, so maybe a future Plink might do something. Okay. There we go, we got a Plink to do something. We're also gonna get that Umbra Assault to do even more. Yeah, I guess we're just like trying to ultra buff this one train student up on the top. But he needs lifesteal real bad. Come on, lifesteal. How would we even get it? Nothing here would help. All right. There we go. Gift gratitude. Hopefully I get a frontliner here. That's not a frontliner. Buff, Plink, and Umbra. If you're wondering why I decided to start at Covenant 1 as I was learning new heroes, not new heroes, just the new champions as well as the new bosses, that's the kind of reason. Alright, let's do it again. Draft, double Perils of Production as well as double draft in the base deck. That's really interesting. We've also got a Gem Trove here. Tulsi Architect is going to apply Dazed. Sorry, attacks each turn and applies Dazed on strike. And friendly units enter with Sat 1. Okay, cool. And then Arcus has spells as well as Rally. And Seraph the Patient is Seraph the Patient. Got it. First time a enemy unit dies each turn, add 2 morsel units to hand. The fact that this doesn't specify, like, common, uncommon, or rare is very exciting. I like it. Yeah. Just more sales. Again, I want to go for buffet. Do I want to go for buffet 5? I don't know, maybe not. Yeah, no, I'll go for aggressive edible this time. The idea being that in this, we will get a frontline unit, and then it gets very quickly consumed, and we replace it with other morsels instead. Happily take this, especially because it's a unit draft. Gives me another chance at finding that frontline Umbra unit that I'm desperately looking for. Definitely health on the top line. Guess sack these as well. Don't want them in the next cycle. Don't really have anyone to play them yet. At 9 in the back is exactly as much as we need. Beautiful. Yeah. Let's make a little bit of a bottom floor here with the Gem Trove. I love actually being able to play Gem Trove. Double cost reducing that in the next area wouldn't be that bad, but yeah, Merchant Magic's on the opposite side of the Umbra Barrier, unfortunately. I mean, it really depends on what we get from the unit draft here, right? We might not even need it. Okay. Again, I think that's enough targets to kill. We'll take 1 damage. We do get a Morsel Miner, which confirms that the Shade Lamp can give you rares. I thought that it could, but it's nice to have a little bit of confirmation, just in case I had misremembered it. I have misremembered things recently that were catastrophic to have done so. Helps ease that worry. plinked. Alright, we have Feast. Trigger feeding on units with morsel, units with eaten abilities. That's Primordium right there. Doing that faster seems quite useful for us. Purifying Cleanse, Whiplash, and Molten Encasement. Yeah, probably not. Well, frontliner. It's a frontliner that wants the buff as well. Archstone. Use it to health as well. Okay, yeah, we are now very well set up. I also want to give it quick, so I'm going to leave it open. I'm going to leave a slot open for it. Ooh, I mean, we do generate a lot of morsels. We could run a second floor. Yeah, because this isn't going to be much of a boss killing floor unless it ends up with a bunch of lifesteal as well. So, Crucible Collector. And then, interestingly, one of the best things you can give a Crucible Collector is just +5, +10. Okay, we need to make the Gem Trove more consistently playable. That's the next real port of call for us. We're gonna have to set up the Alloyed Construct on the very top floor, so that ideally we have... So we'll just throw those there. So that ideally we have enough time for the Alloyed Construct to get a lot of work eaten before the Primordium starts losing its health. Blink for those. Then, I mean, I could feast on the top floor. But it doesn't even get rid of that this turn, but it gets rid of it next turn. Yeah, and at the absolute least, it proves that that feast does work like that. The fact that feast was rewritten to not say trigger feed on all morsel units makes me think that, yeah, it's intentionally changed specifically for this kind of an interaction. But it's still worth making absolutely certain. Just in case, you know. Alright. Let's blink him. Blink him again. Oh, bad blinking. Got the kill easily, though. Space Prism. Yeah, extra capacity is really good when you're doing this. Molded just gets us back. Oh! I wonder if Molded would get us back Primordium. Probably, right? I don't know if I need an Umbra unit. Maybe I want another feast. I think I do actually want another feast, legitimately here. Rare, Awoken, Hellhorned, or Stygian. Okay, which of those would synergize the best with this? Awoken has a really good one in Cycle of Life. Cycle of Life giving +10 health to the Primordium. That's the best enhancement on the board. That's what I want to look for then. Channel Song would be a way. Wildwood Tome is actually really good here as well. Wildwood Tome on the Alloyed Construct saves it a lot of HP. Yeah. This is what we gotta go for. It's too good. It's too good. All right. Duping. I do want another feast. Because eventually I do want to just be generating like way too many morsels and constantly feasting every turn. Get that 1 HP before we go to the Talos the Architect here. Okay, so only Dazed on strike. That's good. It could be a lot worse, as we've seen. It's fine. We don't have to not be dazed this time. I'll give you the quick. I mean, if nothing else, we have Molded for those as well. Okay. Tumbra. Blink him. Lifesteal, Feast. Lincoln. Didn't get the Disciple Foot Soldier, so I'm only gonna have to settle for this. 5 morsels? Ugh, it's nothing. I'll put a Dreg in front here, actually, so that it's what gets the dazed. Sure, let's just blink the bottom row. We can have some more damage, and stats. Sorry, not stats, energy. Alright. Yeah, this fight's been clearly won for a while now. Start with the gem throw. None of those give energy back. Oh, never mind. There we go. We'll get the energy back from that. Train suit down on the bottom floor. And we are already super settled here. Let's morsel, blink. Okay, so that one works. Lifesteal's not important on the top line at all. As we cut more non-morsel cards from this deck, we're going to more consistently end up with, you know, hands that have 1 feast and 2 loads of morsels for a floor, which is what I'm really looking forward to. All right, at the absolute least, let's see how this goes. It's ridiculous. Not only does it buff its stats, oh, it's so good. Oh. I could have thrown out a feast that turn as well in order to get an extra benefit from it. Return consumed morsels to your hand. With 2 feasts in the deck, that's really appealing. No. It's too late. We have so much already. Extra space, especially now that we have the throw up. The bleh. I mean, there's still minion upgrades that I want, but there's a lot of spell upgrades I want. But the minion upgrades come with double card removal. Fine. Large. I mean, making the alloyed construct even larger, like just giving it a bigger health pool is really nice here as well. I mean, the Crucible Collector also could just go for a straight up bigger health pool. Yeah, let's actually do that. Screw it. I don't have to have the perfect upgrade for everyone. Those are good enough upgrades. Don't need any of that. Double card remove. I mean, the dregs are completely useless, but at least they get out of the deck for free. The train stewards often don't get out of the deck until the second cycle. You know, there's double card removal and there's a double card removal as well as event and a concealed caverns in the next area. I need to just remove more cards. The only thing holding this deck back at the moment is the fact that it has a bunch of garbage cards in it. As soon as those are gone, my god, this runs like absolute greased engine. I don't know. I was gonna say runs like absolute butter, and then I was like, do butter run though? Butter don't run. Like, that's like the primary thing about butter. Butter is just milk that doesn't run. Ooh, add this unit's and status effects to the eater. Interesting. Superfood's an interesting one. We don't have any buffs that's gonna affect, but that's gotta really rely on your clan combo, right? But yeah, we'll go with the aggressive animal. Yeah, they can restore all health if they move up a floor. It's not gonna matter to me at all. I will need to set up my second floor on the bottom though. Yeah, so that I can start killing the Absolvers soon. So it'll be that. It's a real shame. Not going to be able to do anything about the Absolver. I guess I'll throw the Primordium there then. Unfortunately, we don't get the Alloyed Construct down this turn, but best we can do at the moment. Drag the top. As much as I don't want to take damage the way to contrition, more than that, I want to get the light. Actually, you know, the Wildwood Tome doesn't really matter right now. Let's just throw some excess units out here at the start. Sure, Draco's on top. Double blink this line, seeing if we could got the poor marksman in the back line. We could not. Trigger feeding on units with morsel abilities. So here's what I'm going to do. All right, let's go morsel jeweler, magma jeweler, feast. And that, yep, eats you. Then I will rebuild you, pop you back there, get even more stats out of you. Oh, we even got the backliner here. Sure. You can take definitely the health. Sorry, definitely the energy rather than anything else. Fine. As long as that disappears anyway, it really don't matter. Already got the kill on this bottom floor. Let's go for a molded, bringing back the primordium. Put the primordium on the bottom floor literally just once, and then we just overwhelm them. Oh, that's so good. Pi gets plus 40? I want the money more than that. That honestly shouldn't matter to us at all. Prism retrieval, cannibalize, gem trove. I like Gem Trove a lot. I just have difficulty playing it. Because I need to generate morsels before I can play the Perils of Production on the morsels, and then I play Gem Trove afterwards. I'll take Sacrifice as just a cheaper way to do everything. Wicked Blaze is actually another way to get the Primordium back with even more damage on it. I wonder if I take that and then just give it Permafrost. That actually sounds really good, just giving Permafrost to both of our molded abilities. Okay, over here, we were going to double... Oh god, there's so many things I want to do in Emergent Magic right now, but we had a plan. It was to dupe... Wretch, maybe? We know it's double card removal here is super valuable for us. My fire health until we get it. Yes. Resonant block when a friendly enemy dies. A friendly enemy. Yeah. When one of the enemies is just a little bit nice to you and then they happen to die, they go into your discard pile with 10 extra damage on them. Or your exhaust pile, rather. Your consumed pile. Dregs out of here, so the initial part of the deck runs a little bit smoother. We need more morsel generation, so I am looking at Wretch very heavily right now. Okay. I mean, with 2 feasts in the deck, it's gotta be, right? So Plink's gonna do no damage here. We really do need to upgrade the Plinks as well. Even if it's just giving them plus 20 and consume. Ritual Collector, Alloyed, Primordium, and then Feast. I can go double draft back there easily. You obviously, yeah, okay, just making sure that it doesn't return the Primordium for any weird reason there. Wicked Blaze me, come on. Oh, there's the Wicked Blaze. So, 1, 2 goes there. I'll Wicked Blaze to get back the Primordium for another 45-10 buff. Give you fast speed, and then, I mean, I can just feast right now. Yeah, let's feast right now. There you go. Because then we get a charge out of this from its buffet, but only the burnout runs out at the end of the round. So having Feast here is just a way to get another buff out of the Primordium. God, Feast really overperforms in a deck like this. Oh, this proves the usefulness of Feast. Okay, 3 spaces, 4 spaces on the top. So we go 1, 2. I'll probably just double perils for no reason whatsoever here. Okay. Let's take back all of those. And you know what? I actually will cycle the next 2 monsters into the deck. They're no longer really bad for me to actually have in there. Oh my god, that Wicked Blaze. Okay, Wicked Blaze back the Primordium. Give the Primordium extra damage, I guess. Then we'll Feast. Wretch. You've got enough life. Well, actually, I mean, you can get more lifesteal. Everyone can get more lifesteal. And then just throw the excess ones here on the top line. Yeah, this will be able to burn through the Crystal Cloak pretty quickly. But if I put down morsels in front, that should be pretty comfy, right? So you're disappearing at the end of this turn, so I might as well just give you the Derailing. Was hoping for the possibility of removing the Sikkim in the back line there. Then we Buffet and Burnout are the same, so we don't need to feast on that floor. Wretch on this floor. So you attack removing that, you attack removing that, you attack removing that, and then the Sycophant would not be able to remove this. We get a decent amount of the stealth buffers off by doing this. Yeah, we get you down to none. That'll do it. Yeah, just hitting them 430 2 times in a row. Yeah, we're past adding more at this point, I think. Definitely got to be, you know, look for double Gorge effect here. Would Gorge even be anything? Gorge wouldn't be anything, right? Just gives more fuel to a unit that already has a lot of fuel. It's extra lifesteal on the Crucible Collector at the absolute least. It's useful there at least. We will reroll here though. Improved Firebox is one of the ways you can play the Shadow Siege on turn 1. I was also looking for like Prism Retrieval and other things like that to try and get that Shadow Siege off the floor, but that Shadow Siege was definitely like a very hard speculative pick. Winged Technology. Give all morsel units damage shield 1. I think I will do that. Significant Concealed Cabins as well. Those drafts are looking pretty bad. I mean, they do get out of the deck very, very quickly, though, is again the thing, right? But they're not out of the deck in the first cycle. That's when I really need to worry. Okay, so the next area is definitely not Herzl Sword. Oh, it's going to be double removal and Merchant of Magic. Perfect. Okay, we'll save some money for that so that I can try and upgrade these Plinks. Maybe give Holdover or Permafrost the right kinds of things. Maybe reduce the cost of Wicked Blaze? Or even just Molt it. I love that Plink here. Alloyed. He's out. Oh, I should have left the energy. I should have left the energy to be one of the last ones there. That's my bad. Oh god, if I'd feasted with the Primordium last turn, I would be able to remold it this turn. Oh well. Let's have a look at what we can get with the remolds. Damage will do. Alright, this is a rally. Okay, yeah, I applied daze to my units if I played them on this floor. So, you've gotten no buffs so far. You've gotten a couple, so the wretches go on this floor. Quick. I can't believe none of those hit the segments. Wow. That's you, I guess. I do care about the bottom floor being dazed, right? Dazed 1 to your units after I play anything. I can't play any of these wretches here then. It just sucks. All spells in hand cost +1. Still can't do that there either. Ugh. This one is really forcing me to play outside my comfort zone. God, I really wish I could just feast here as well. Let's cannibalize the one that we left on top prior. And yeah, we should be able to get a decent amount of that. Thank you for haunting the floor that no one's on. Much appreciated. Links. Probably our target for the backline here. Got it at least. 3 energy from the embers as well, so we can get back to Gem Trove. The only problem is we have nothing to do with all of the extra morsels right now. God. Oh, we really need feasting on those hands. Molded for the Primordium, obviously. There's spells. Okay. So I can't retch on that bottom floor. So I'll retch here. That in the feast. Another one down, and then just excess units. Best I think I can do that. Alright. Now we're just drawing morsels every single turn. This is not good. Again, not that it seems like it's actually going to be too dire of a problem for us, but I'd prefer not. Like, my whole deck is morsels. There we go. You got him. That's enough lifesteal. It's our second boss. Do I go capacity again? Draw would actually be really good so that I can try and get the combo cards in the same hand. Shroud Mitosis is also a really useful card to put in here. Yeah, like the draw would actually be really helpful here. So would the capacity. They're both really good. I need the draw, I think. More things provide capacity for us with this clan combination than provide draw for us. So I think it's easier to go for this one. Upgrade a spell with +10, attuned gain 5. Okay, so they made that a little clearer as well. Good. Double stack? I don't think we have anything that we really want to double stack here at all. Just decrease the cost of the obvious cards. +20 and consume. That one plink. Permafrost definitely for the wicked plays. Cost reduction for Shroud Mitosis. Right. Double removal. The perils of production aren't feeling that useful, are they? God, that gem trove actually isn't even that good either. Let's get rid of a gem trove and a perils of production, because if we get rid of a gem trove, we don't need the perils of production anymore. And if we get rid of the perils of production, it's harder to play the gem trove. And both of those work together in order to give us 3 morsel units, whereas we have other cards that are like, fill your hand with morsel units. So these seem inefficient at accomplishing what we're already doing. 40, so it does double again. Nice. That's very scary, I gotta admit. It's good that it doesn't give much more health. That would be terrifying. But you can also game it to give more health, so yay. It's a good thing that we have the morsels have 1 damage shield, because then the sweeps here aren't gonna kill them, the higher wings, as we're currently seeing. We're going to need to get more time to buff the top floor here, I think. So we'll go Primordium, Alloyed. Plink isn't going to kill anything here, but do I still want to burn it out? I still do want to burn it out, I think. There we go. We got you quick. That's all we needed. That's one of the big things we needed at least. Plink kill there in the back line. No one's eaten any morsels yet, so Wretch doesn't do anything. Again, no one's eaten any morsels yet, right? Let's quickly Wicked Blaze that Primordium. Plink's not going to kill anyone. Morsels have been eaten? I mean, I guess you've got lifesteal. You have to have eaten morsels, so... Wretch. Okay, yeah, morsels were eaten. I was confused about that. Don't want a bunch of extra energy this turn. Do I want a bunch of extra energy next turn? No. Okay, so I probably want the extra HP from more Umbra morsels, if I had to guess. Let's go... Throw that Blink just in case it double hit the back liner, setting up for another Blink later. Okay. Shroud Mitosis, we go for eating them. We don't care about the extra energy, so ultimately this is the way we go. Get the same and Umbra morsel back that we just ate. Good. Ooh, we can blaze for the Primordium again. God, I love doing that. Okay, let's throw some excess units here on the top floor. Feast on him. Blink on him a little. Let's Rubble Morsel and burn that, because this is actually, even without the Wretch, this is enough morsels to fill what I can currently do. I really need Wretch and Buff, Wretch and Gorge, Wretch and Feast. I need those in the same hand as one another. Hey, hello, they're in the same hand as one another this time, great. Although they're in the same hand as one another on a turn that I do not have the ability to find more morsels to really take advantage of it. Oh, no, wait. Okay, Plink. And then we will Wretch here on the top floor. Great, there we go. We found all our morsels. I guess you just want damage shields. Let's even Shroud Mitosis one of you and then Feast him. Great, and then we can mold it to get back the Primordium and do that again. I mean, the Primordium could go on this floor as well. Just give one buff to the Crucible Warden. Like, if it did that ever, the Crucible Warden is going to be the floor that kills the boss at the end, so let's do it one time. Perfection. Four. Jump. And then just another 4. Alright, let's feast eating that, and Wicked Blaze getting it back. Do it again! Yeah, this champ is nutty as hell. Feast him. Feast him. Get him back. Do it again. Shroud Mitosis doesn't work on it, just in case you were wondering. This is a champion type of morsel, champion type, not a morsel type, and that card still says morsel on it. Crucial extension actually does seem really good, especially if I could reduce its cost. We'll take that, we'll double reduce its cost. This Merchant of Trinkets, though. Gorge ability to trigger additional time. Extra. Yeah, sure, we'll take it. Really just gaining 3 rage whenever they lose a stack of burnout. Maybe summon the second unit during a turn, gain 3 energy. I mean, if we do that, then we don't need to cost reduce anything, so sure, we'll take Hell's Bane. Commemorative Spike is also extra energy on the first turn because it summons 3 things for us. Having a Morsel Miner out at the very start. Sure. Let's do all of that. We have so many ways of generating way too many morsels. Maybe we need another feast. Could it be? Sure. Might as well. Surge Stone on the Link. And reduce the cost of the... Seraph attacks every turn, applies melee, and gains attack on rally and in-camp. Got it. We should be pretty comfortably killing the Seraph before the end phase here, so... I'm not too scared. What can we do here? Yeah, let's just set up the next turn. Space Prism, Crucible Warden up here. This is just where the multi-striker is going to go. Let's Feast here and then Wretch. Yeah, I assumed that wasn't going to be able to get that back. It'd be a cardless version of the Morsel Miner. But thankfully, I had a safe way to test it there. Feast there on the top floor. I guess I Wretch. Forgetting that I had nothing already up there. Okay. Now we can feast on this top floor, getting back the Primordium, and... I mean, should I pop the Primordium on this floor as well? God, you have a lot of melee weakness on you. I wonder if we even have the ability to. You know what? Maybe we lose the Crucible Collector here? I guess? Maybe? Let's focus on increasing the size of this floor. Rubble and then sacrifice you to try and find something a little better. Wicked Blaze again for a Primordium. And again, we will... I'm gonna have to retch one of you, right? Okay. Increase the capacity here. Retch. Getting back enough energy to play all of the rest of our stuff. Health, health, health. I mean, I should probably cannibalize the extra energy. Yeah, Morsel Miner definitely goes for the top floor here. Let's give you one more health, and then we'll buff, and then dupe all those Morsel Miners. And then I'm going to leave all of those excess morsels in the deck. They can stay this time. So you've got 2 more buffets on you, so I can feast that, and then bring it back with Molded. Clink, not getting the back line there, unfortunately. Feast. I'll use a Retch on the top floor as well, so that we're making good use of all of these feasts. Perfect. Molded back to the Primordium and do it all again. Oh my god, these terms! We'll continue building the multi-striker. I don't care about the Crucible Warden anymore. Been a while since I have. So we go with Excav and Umbra, and then we'll Shroud Mitosis the Excav. No, we'll probably Shroud Mitosis after the Wretch, I think. So pop all those down and feast. One of those down, 2 more can go here, and then we will Retch on this floor, because yeah, here's where we have the Morsel Miner Eaten, I believe. Shroud Mitosis that to complete the floor size, and just take the brunt of that hit on the front line there. We get all of that against the damage shield of the Umbra Morsel, who then gets eaten. So we get so much value out of this floor. Yeah, the morsels are actually really good against Seraph the Patient, with the ability to manipulate the enemy's placement of their different status effects. There you go, mad buff bottom floor right there. Actually shredding enemies. Good floor. Another Wicked Blaze back to a Primordium. So molded back a Morsel Miner, pop that on the top floor and then feast. Okay, so we have 1 feast, 1 retch, 1 cannibalize in hand. Okay, so we're not really going to be doing that much this turn. We'll do a decent amount, but not that much. So that. Okay, then cannibalize one of these, getting more position at the top of the floor, as well as more space in my hand. And this floor, we just need more lifesteal, I guess. And then failing that, more damage. More damage in the back, less damage in the front. Here we go. I mean, we have rallied the ever-loving health, ever-loving damage into that boss. That is one thing. Boss is doing a lot of damage at this point. I think I stopped. Yeah, if I play another thing on this floor, I might kill on that floor, and it would be a tragedy not to get the alloyed construct actually involved in this kill. Just unconscionably sad. Stand the space, get the Primordium back. Let's go. Get him. I love all that setup and we still killed before any of it mattered. Perfect. This is ultimately exactly what I wanted out of this kind of a run. I'm glad that we went from one run where the Primordium would have been ridiculous via enhancements and stat changes, to another run where it was ridiculous for completely different reasons. Perfect. That'll start working that win streak back up. For the moment, though, ooh, completed all of the Umbra cards there. For the moment, though, my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Monster Train. That has been the new alternate champion for the Umbra class, the Primordium. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There is a playlist in the description down below with all of my content of the game past, present, and future. And hopefully we'll see you next time.